remember when the English decided they wanted colonies in the first place, it's because they wanted new markets and they wanted to get more raw materials. So in their mind, the colonies only exist to help the economy of England. Okay, so these are kind of just some different rules and laws that they enacted to make sure that that happened. So Audrey, what was one of them that they passed? Yep.
So basically, these were other English first, and then
okay. So what do you suppose that does to the cost of something?
what she said.
Okay, so it does. It increases it. So if you want to buy something from Asia, like let's say they wanted to buy silk, they had silk over there, and if they wanted that in the colonies, they had to first go to England where they put a tax on it, and then they would move it into a different ship so that it was an English ship. So both things, the tax and the labor that it costs to move things from one ship to the other, by the time it gets to the colonies, it's probably going to be about double of what it started out to be. So if it was $5 when it was over there in Asia, by the time it lands in the colonies, it's $10. So how do you suppose the colonists feel about that, Noah? Or Noah, sorry.
Not very great.
Okay. Okay. All right. And so Hunter, tell us about another provision. Okay, so they can only export everything. So if they're over there with cash crops like tobacco and sugar and those types of things, they can only export them to England. Do you suppose England gives them the best prices for everything? Okay, why not? Okay, these are things they want. Remember, they think that everybody works for them. So they're not going to give them the best price because they don't have any competition. Okay, so if I'm selling widgets and I only have one person that will buy them from me, that person can pretty much tell me, I'm going to give you $3, so I have to sell them. That's the only thing I have to do. If I say I'm selling widgets and all of you are the customers and all of you want them, pretty soon you can decide, hey, well, I'll give you $4. Well, wait a minute, what about I might give you $5 for it? So all of a sudden I have all this competition and I'm going to make a lot more money. So the colonists, again, do not like this. Okay, they don't like that they can't sell to other people. They can only sell to you. Okay.
Do they just
Do they what?
optional?
That's what they want to be able to do. Is they want to be able to sell to anybody, but they can't. So there's all these different ships that would take them to other places in the world, but they're not allowed to. Parliament said no. And we kind of already touched on the third one in there too, but everything has to be handled by ships. Okay, so because they want to keep their ships in business, they want to pay their own shipping companies, their own sailors, and so everything has to be put into English ships. And so again, they're taking the American colonies out of that part of it. So all of these things feed together, and it's one more step to the American Revolution. There's one more thing that the American colonists don't like. Okay, and so they're going to finally get to the point where they're like, had enough of all of this. And so we're kind of working our way that direction right now. Does anybody else have anything? Yeah.
Was this one of the things, like, is this different than that T-Act thing and that, with the revolution?
Yes, well, that will come in a little bit later, but it's on the same lines as that because that
The no
has
taxation,
to do with tax.
yeah.
Yep. In Parliament, do the colonists have any representation there? Do they have anybody? No, they don't. Okay, so when Parliament makes these laws, they just say, okay, colonies, this is what the deal is. You can't trade with anybody else, buy our things. And they have no way of fighting against that. They don't have anybody in Parliament representing them. So basically, they can say what they want, and they have to follow. All right, we're finished with that for the day. Before we move on with our project, on Friday, we're going to have a test over this. And I told you I'll never surprise you with a test. And so I put the actual question that you're going to have in Canvas so that you can see it. It's in this week's module, and it's under test colonization. And it's the exact prompt that you're going to see. basically what you're doing is pretending like you are a colonist that's coming over here, and you're going to pick where you want to set up your life, basically. And so you're going to decide which area that's from. So you can decide from the England colonies, the middle, or the south. And you're going to tell me some reasons that that's a good place to live, why it's not, and such. And so everything, you're going to have the exact same question when you're coming here on Friday. So you should be able to prepare as much as you want for that. And you can also, as you're working on your project today, be getting some ideas as well, because you're working on a project that is comparing regions as well. So hopefully this will be a pretty easy test for everybody, because you've been doing this for the last couple of weeks, comparing such. If you have any questions, let me know, and you can always email me too if you're looking at things later on today. We are going to spend the rest of the class period finishing your creative colony that we started last week. You got the first sheet done on that, so that was basically setting it up. Today we're going to break into the other jobs that you have to do, and you can work on those together. I think that having conversation while you're doing them helps everybody. So one person is going to be the cartographer. You're going to be drawing the map. The map will be on the yellow paper that's in the back there. It's kind of a big sheet because I want it really big so that we can really see all the different parts of your colony. The second person is going to be the economic developer. That person is going to answer some questions about what you are going to import and export, that type of thing. And you're also going to be making a poster, trying to get more colonists to come to your colony. So kind of think of this as if you were at one of the port cities and all the immigrants are coming in, and you put up your poster, what's going to draw people to your colony over somebody else's. And then the third person is going to be the politician. So you're going to decide what kind of government is going to be on your colony. And again, discuss it with the rest of the people in your group, and you're going to write kind of a little mini constitution. There's some questions to answer, and then set a little mini constitution. You can either type your answers into Canvas and then just submit it through Canvas, or if you want to handwrite them, whatever works best for you. Doesn't matter to me either way. When you're finished with your whole group, so you're going to have a map and a poster and questions, put it all together. I have big paper clips in the back, and there's a folder up here because I know they don't fit in the drawer for your class. And so put it all together, make sure everyone's names are on it, and S3, and then put it all in the folder. These are due on Friday after school, so if you don't finish today, but I'm pretty sure you all will. If you don't, you have until Friday after school to bring them in to get full credit for those. Okay, on Friday we are not going to have time to work in class though, so if you don't get done today, you're going to have to do it on your own time. Friday we're going to do the test for part of the class, and then the second part of the class we're going to work on a 9/11. It's the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, so we're going to do something around that. So that'll be how that day sets up. Are there any questions? If you were not in a group last week, I will get you put in a group here so we can get going on this. Otherwise, your desks into your groups now. And you can pull up in Canvas the assignment. You what?
But can you move from me? Okay. Thanks, Kate.
Hey, I'd just like to inform. Wait, what are those sodas called? They call them big gulps. There's common sense sodas, so they like big gulps.
I have no clue.
Whatever, I'm just gonna call it big gulp. The size of your big gulp is the size of your dick. That's why I get those XL and XL ones. Yeah.
You agree?
Wait, Taylor, have you ever been to a Quick Trip? Quick Trip? It's like this really nice gas station. They have to hear them. My uncle has, every time I go up to his house, he has a cup like, they sell cups like this big.
Hey, by the way.
Alright, so we still have to name it. What did we like it? We were like aiming something with Irish in it. Or like something relating to Irish.
I probably smell like BO too, so sorry.
are Irish.
What was that?
Like Celtics. I don't
I think Celtic Scotland.
know. No, it's Irish.
It is. I went to my brother's football game or practice yesterday, and someone's mom was Irish.
Yeah. Ireland and Scotland.
And Scotland?
Ireland, yeah. We need to get the name figured out.
It's also someone from Scotland. I don't know. We could do like, let's get something that sounds Irish and just put land afterwards. You know, Randerland or
Spriteland.
Spriteland. You know, you got the tree land with the Lucky Charms. Or we could do, if you put Stan afterwards in a country, that means land, if that sounds better. So it's,
I feel like it's more like Middle East than British. Like if it's in English, it's more land.
yeah,
Which
no,
is
it
what
is.
I mean.
That's, I'm just saying, like, if it doesn't sound good. Irish. Yes. I'm looking up historical names. Could do Patrick Land.
Sure, let's go. Excited. We're going there.
I just looked at names. There's Patrick.
I mean, like Georgia was named King George.
Yeah.
Or Mary was probably named Mary.
Yeah. There's Lewis Land. Like,
Yeah, Patrick will probably be.
Patrick's a good name. That sounds good.
And I know this right as St. Patrick's, so he's like kind of the patron saint of Ireland.
Oh, okay. That,
Like
yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my God. I just looked up Irish names and I didn't even think of that.
Like that's why it was pretty big.
Okay. That's good then.
We were just getting the name. We were just getting it started. Okay.
It's like the other day, someone asked me when's the next holiday we get off, and I said Valentine's Day.
So what?
The next holiday we get off, someone asked me that, and I said Valentine's Day.
Christmas.
And we don't even get off on Valentine's. Yeah, so bad. Thanksgiving.
Halloween. So we that.
I wish we got off on Halloween.
Kind of depends on if it's a weekend or not.
Gotcha.
Alright. Flag.
I got that.
Oh, did you make it?
No, I thought we were waiting till now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can do
And
one.
you wanted to be the cartographer.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? Economy and governor?
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up. Hold up.
What do you want to be, Anthony? Economic or governor? Okay, that's good because I want to be the governor. I'll be the first woman governor in
Why don't we just start out that way?
Alright.
Women take over.
There we go.
Oh, we're doing
Right here.
You and I can start working on our parts. For the flag, I don't know, toss some green on it,
green.
potato on it.
And then I was gonna put like an old,
Maybe a
like St.
shamrock.
Patrick's Day.
Like a shamrock. He did the three leaf clover.
Sing. I like your hat.
Which hat? I got 3.
The Duff one. I have the
Are
same
you
one.
seriously actually on that petition?
Yeah. I wore my hat all last
Yeah, you got a
period
hat for me
last-
then?
yesterday. They didn't get mad at me.
What
And I was
class were
walking
you
out of school with a yearbook. And I had to walk out of school and take pictures. They didn't get mad at me for it. And I saw like 10
We could do a cross.
Huh?
We could do like a cross.
Yeah. Well, the four-leaf clover would make more sense because St. Patrick kind of did this really.
We could do like clovers out on a cross in the ground. Do you know what kind of Christian they are? Were they Catholic? No.
He did the three-leaf clover to represent the Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That was his analogy to show the people Because that's one of like the big mysteries, how God is one, but He's also three.
Okay, that's cool. I thought it was just something that Grand Island.
No. On a separate piece of people. What is it? I have a lot of work to do as governor.
Yeah.
Are you gonna write your stuff out?
Well, it says right now on a separate piece of
Like,
paper.
I think you need to type it out. I might write it though, because then I can just take a picture.
When was the first woman governor? First.
For example, Bishop Outlier.
Oh my god, are you gonna go after what I did?
Imagine if like America was like flipped around and we landed on the Pacific. Instead of,
Well, that's how the other side
Oh.
does their math.
oh,
Like that, remember when like they put Asia on the right and us on the left?
yeah, but if we were going from Europe, we'd still hit the East Coast. But imagine if it was like West Coast instead. Wait.
Yeah.
I have no sleep and like 5 Red Bulls.
Do you think it's safe to write in pen?
Yeah, you could just rewrite it if you really have to. Like,
It'll look more official to me because it's purple.
no one uses pencils.
He's using a pencil right now.
It doesn't count. It's mechanical.
I avoid using pencils honestly because it's more fun to use bright colors.
The pencils bug me. I can't concentrate on writing because that sound it makes. Like, I don't know what it is. I like focus in on that.
I hate using wood pencils. I just can't.
And they stink.
I like the Inkjoy felt pens. They're like a marker. Those are nice. Depending on the test, I'll use them like this. Like I just.
If I write with pen, my handwriting is really crappy.
Well, if I'm like scribbling notes, the ink kind of blurs. Like
Oh.
the letters get joined and I can't tell.
I can't tell what I write.
That I
Because then the pen slides so much smoother across the paper than the pencil. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't like lifted, so it's like tracing.
I was helping my mom with some old people move a bunch of stuff out of their house because they were like hoarders. And this guy had like a bucket of empty pens, like, you know what kind of pen I'm talking about, right? He probably had like 50 of. Oh my goodness, I got like. Probably had like 50 of these, but you could see the ink empty. They were like complete. I've never seen this like.
Why'd you need that?
Well, he's not wasting, I guess. It's probably no. I mean, like he was using them and throwing them in a bucket by his desk. You know, so they just started like piling up. Oh, I know.
The first woman governor,
1925.
1925,
Oh wait, what's
in Wyoming.
that's where women got the right to vote first. So I guess that makes sense.
I don't know why that is. You think it'd be in one of the more like populous states?
Yeah, they're probably like I don't know. When I picture back then, I picture like this area not being as strict with stuff.
True.
Even though that's
I
probably
mean, we're so spread out. Why?
yeah.
All right. How are the laws in our country?
Like what are they or how?
How? So like how we go.
Oh, I was thinking like vote.
So since we're Irish, we're still kind of English. So we'll probably just voting and
We could
we
do
can make
like
a one little mini parliament.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Well,
Because we kind of want to get away from the UK because they weren't really nice. That they're kind of racist against Irish, you know.
I know, but we're probably going on English charter.
Right.
They're probably saying you got to do this.
Right.
So what do we want to change or reduce?
We're in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, make it like we're like just under Maryland almost.
Okay. I was thinking.
Like we can't be combined. Make it its own random shape.
I was gonna do so you kind of get hold up, one sec. Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania all in one state.
Yeah, maybe make it another shape though.
Make it another what, sorry?
Like another shape instead of.
I was gonna like give Pennsylvania. Should I keep Pennsylvania, like cut it in half, or like just a little bit of Pennsylvania?
Maybe take a bit of each. Like kind of take there's Delaware, New Jersey, Maryland.
I was thinking like from here to here.
Maybe take like a certain shape of each one, like a certain thing that sticks out, like this thing in Pennsylvania, and then like half of this Delaware. Just like take a random piece.
It shouldn't be that hard to
Stick it
fix it.
together.
So, all right.
How's it going, Jake? What do you do?
Can I like insert picture?
I'm the first woman. Yes, Jake, you ruined that. Look, you can like record it.
Wait, we need to you have to make it. White, for
Services and education. You'll be fine. Just economically develop that place. Do that. I'm hungry. So, during the 15th century, like, Ireland was kind of ruled by 3 rich guys. So we kind of have, like, the top 3 richest, and then, like, 1 leader.
Like how the top 3 richest guys be like
Well, like, in the 1500s, Ireland had, like, 3 rich guys in Germany. Should we kind of do that? Like, or in,
I think we want to be anti that because we're away from that. Or like,
should we just do elect?
Yeah.
I was looking
start
at
off with
thing.
that.
And do we want to have like
It could be like
underneath them,
what was that? Sorry.
like a group of representatives?
It could be like we're elected, but then there's like a queen, like how England does it. But it,
Government? Like a governor?
yeah, it doesn't actually. The queen does like there's a figurehead, and then
Oh, the prime minister.
no, sorry, yeah, there's a prime minister. Then there's also a queen, but she doesn't do anything. She's just kind of queen, and but like she.
What's that do? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. How are they created? People vote.
No electoral college. You gotta switch it up. No electoral college once it becomes America. You gotta switch it up. See if it exists.
People vote?
Yeah. Like majority vote?
Yeah. should it be men and women? Like,
we could kind of like have our own branch of. I'm not that good with religious stuff, but like our own branch of Christian where it believes everyone gets equal rights.
well, it is that way in general.
I mean, back then it wasn't though.
No. Like we could have like a
It's like the start.
kind of like the people branch, like judicial branch, like we have an actual judge, and then we have like the executive branch, like the legislation could be the people.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Legislation
And
is
like instead
like
of having like a Senate and
who
House
makes
of
the
Reps.
rules. That's legislative, right?
Yeah, like you have a couple.
Oh, that's really
important-
cool. Yeah.
Like important, like 3 important people on a board, but they're just like the kind of like you have a club where everybody has equal vote, but you need a leader or something. You have a president.
I mean, maybe this just I thought would be cool. I know probably wouldn't actually work, but like if we have people make the laws, and then everyone votes on each other's laws, like a commune kind of thing.
Maybe, or like, say you have like a town meeting where you've got the head guy, you've got like a lady. So you have like the head guy, you have a lady, and then you have another guy, and they are like in charge of the thing. Like they talk about the rules. Like people from the town could say, "Hey, I think this would be a good idea. Can we put this to a vote? Can we develop this?" But those people kind of propose it. The top 3.
Okay, that's cool. Or we could have like 2 people, they vote them in, and then they don't vote for president, and then those 2 people vote for president after getting voted in by the people. I'm executive.
Well, like everybody votes up, but
Oh, no, I just whatever. But I just think.
I have it in my head, but I'm trying to put this in words.
I'm trying to figure out what our country would choose potatoes and corn.
I don't. Can potatoes grow?
That's what they're from here. I think.
They were from South America, I think, and then they brought them over, and now we're staying with Ireland.
I grow potatoes, right?
We could try all of it.
What food? Oh, they did do bread and
Yeah, we were the breadbasket, so
did
So would I have to put wheat on here as well?
yeah, wheat/bread maybe, or just wheat and bread
they're easy
because it
to
is
grow.
different.
Yeah.
It says that they are, so potatoes.
There you go. We got potato sandwiches.
And like wheat,
Oh.
wheat, grain,
Middle
stuff like that.
Middle Colony family enjoyed scrapple, a pudding made of cornmeal and pork. Like a pudding.
Cornmeal's kind of like
Cornmeal's good.
and then pork.
Oh, that doesn't look
Well,
that
I
bad
thought-
actually. Oh.
I said fish, potatoes, bread, and wheat because they also have that pork that would be there for some sort of
Oh,
quality.
meat. Wait, for what we eat or what we
For what we produce.
okay.
Yeah, we could probably say like use animals, beef or something like that.
There's not a lot of room to plant stuff. I mean, maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, there is, because
Or not, sorry.
for the breadbasket.
Not plant. Animals like livestock. Did they do that?
I bet they did. Like,
At
'cause
one
you
point
need,
they
like,
did, but
traditional
then
things, like,
Horses.
I don't know if it was like a major.
Oh, like milk.
But like you need for milk.
yeah,
Like you can kill your chicken.
yeah, they did that before they had like farms of animals. When the 13th
Who
colony
is the
said
same house?
I feel like they ate a lot of meat.
So could we say like all men and women over the age of like 21?
21. And we could have it like we could have like a militia, not like an army, but like a state army. Oh, I'm just saying for future. And it's you have to be when you're 21, you have to join that. Then you can vote after you get out. When you're like 25. No, that's
You can't really like in the can't military people vote if they're in the military. So kind of like that.
I think they should make all the age laws here either 21 or 18.
Huh?
They should make all the age laws here 21 or 18.
It is in general what it is.
Yeah, but like you can go join the military and go to war when you're 18, but you can't go to like
That's mainly because
a
eat
bar.
more but also who enforces the laws? So should we have like a sheriff?
Sure.
Do they have sheriffs?
I mean, a sheriff's just like a head cop. You know, like
Yeah,
he,
but like what would they be called? I'm literally reading about Colonium.
what other?
For survival, what types of food would be really needed to go in colony?
Bread, water. I mean, technically, bread and water. It's not a good life, but.
Well, then I'm sure they had some like beans and stuff. I'm not sure. I was
exported in, but.
yeah. Oh yeah. So I think we're like the first one here because like she told me to get like an empty map and get the coast like what you were saying, and I just kind of draw. So I gotta like trace a coast. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna start doing this. I draw the boundaries to your colony. Draw and label major landforms in the region. And what year is this? Supposed to be?
No. Let's go like 16.
Or when did people first started coming over here?
Well, the Pilgrims came in 1620.
It's really only 1620?
Yes.
I kind of thought it was like. Hold on, you're home.
Okay, so
So law enforcement was kind of considered a local responsibility. Like night watches, but
Yeah.
there were sheriffs or constables.
Because like it's not like there wasn't like a full justice system. Like you know how there's federal laws and stuff.
Make a judge though, because they had that.
You know, it's just kind of like if you see something wrong, you could have it like if you see something wrong, you bring it to someone, and they decide, and then they go watch it. Yeah. Is lethal execution an option?
What hanging?
I know.
I know they have that.
And then they didn't start making.
No, let's not do. I don't like that.
Who forces it?
They, or unless you could do.
I'll say, well, it's a local responsibility.
They also made it as well. Just like lips.
I don't think we got one. It was mainly stocks. Like you get stuff in stocks for a couple hours. Not really.
That's all right. I'm fine with that.
Well,
Like lethal execution, it's like, or hanging or whatever. It's like it doesn't always work.
Because they never said.
We're trying to be
they
modern.
They never said anything about beheading or anything like that. So that was illegal.
I think it was mostly hanging.
Yeah, it was mostly hanging in America by
That
that
really
time.
sucked. Would you rather get beheaded or hung?
Well, before
maybe.
No, that's the
Before-
worst. Oh,
in America,
That's like
it was made,
screaming.
there was no beheading.
Some of it might be banishment. Like you have to go. Like I'm reading the Scarlet Letter for English, and a lady got kicked out of Rhode Island because she opposed them religiously, which she was actually right. But
Yeah.
So we could have like levels instead of just jail and execution. So it's like,
a lot of the times when they got hung,
I'm not too
it
that
wasn't.
pushing.
all right. Sorry,
It wasn't.
Focus on drawing your
So
mountain flag.
I'm tired. All right, I will do that.
And when they got hung, it wasn't them running out of air. It was being their necks getting stabbed, like from dropping down.
So they died instantly most of the time.
Hopefully.
Just like out of,
Because of the brute force from their body dragging their heads.
and then they crap themselves.
Pretty much. That's
'Cause it,
pretty
like-
much, yeah, because all your
Yeah.
muscles and all
South
that.
Park made a joke about that. Where like, have you seen that episode? Like,
No,
like
I
a
don't
bunch of people,
watch South Park.
they find that out. A bunch of people go start dying randomly and they like explode themselves when they. Okay, so
Yeah, because your muscles
Should our
start
judge
relaxing.
be elected? If he's elected by the
I'm kind of thinking. So I need to get like a coastline and then kind of just draw a circle around it or do whatever. There's a.
So like just go Maryland, like how it's got kind of a.
I was thinking like right here because that's
Yeah.
well protected.
And you
it's,
can also have multiple areas for upward.
Yeah. Just like that whole Gulf area right here. That's our.
Yeah, like go like that. Like Maryland up into this.
Oh, I was just kind of thinking like, so you start here, kind of, because it's not going to be
Oh,
like
yeah.
exact on the circle, and you just kind of
Yeah.
get that whole Gulf.
That's good.
So we have like
Yeah.
we're safe and stuff.
Are you supposed to be drawing the flag?
I'm supposed to do this first.
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh, should I just like, because you're filling out all the stuff on paper, right? Or are we supposed to do that too?
For governor, you're the cartographer.
Okay.
Draw your map. And there might be another part to it. Cartographer, you have to draw the boundaries, draw and label any major landforms, include a map title, compass, rose, key, stuff like that. And then there's some aspects you have to have. Do you have that up?
Yeah, I got it right now. Draw the boundaries.
That's a really annoying concept.
How will we gather fresh water and store it? Should we collect like rainwater or something like that?
And probably wells, dig wells.
Oh, like, yeah, because it goes into the ground and, like, doesn't it, like, get trapped? So that's where the well goes
No,
to.
you dig down to an aquifer.
Aquifer, okay.
The water comes up.
We have, like, a well at our house, and this old guy that used to own all the land because I live out in, like, a wooded area, used to take care of it, but he died recently. So and his wife hasn't been doing it, so the water's coming out like brown. It's really weird.
Okay, so what we do with colonists to break the law, when I write the Constitution, I'll probably have certain, like, if you kill someone, you're hanged. If you steal in the shops for like 2 days.
Or it could be like, so we could have it, so like there's levels of punishment, but it doesn't state what that is. So it's up to like your local area to like decide so like it stocks, you get like 24 hours solitary confinement, and at the end it could be,
you're in jail for X many days.
Yeah. And then, is there going to be like, if you murder someone, then you get
caned for that.
The only problem is like, if you're not, but it's future problem, not our problem. Where'd the flag go? How should I draw this on a piece of paper? Do you think I should like print out a piece of paper? Yeah.
Or like hold that against that and kind of gently trace.
I'm just gonna like print a picture and like. Okay.
Will that be big enough? That.
Yeah.
So I said options for punishment are hanging, stocks, imprisonment, and banishment. Like if you're bad enough to even kill anybody, say go somewhere else.
I think it should be a crime if you take away the right of another person. Like if I steal something from you, that's your right to be safe. If I kill you, that's your right to live. And that's what we should decide on crimes or not.
Yeah.
How will food and fresh water be stored in case of a prolonged attack?
Barrels, buckets.
Like barrels. At Menards, they sell like these big barrels that people make wine in, and you could fit like 2 people in them.
We have wind barrels.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm tired.
We're not that advanced.
I was just saying something.
Our leader.
Oh crap. What is that Gulf called?
I don't know. I don't think that's Cape Cod.
In between in between Delaware and because we can name it something else. Could we say something like, for whoever's doing this one, like we trade with the natives?
Huh?
It's Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, Chesapeake.
Could we like trade with the natives and stuff for supplies? Like
I have
food.
a question. Are if Native Americans are allies or friends, what would you need defenses from? Probably like Spanish and stuff.
Some Native American?
Probably.
Because you can look up like a map. I'm sure there's like 3 in that area.
I don't think we'll have to decide. Okay.
What will we need to import and what will we need to export?
We'll probably need some food. We'll need like sugar.
Yeah, because sugar comes from Caribbean and tea's from China and the UK.
Furs, probably. No.
We can export bread. That's like our main thing.
Probably fish.
Fish. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to do this.
2 ways we can successfully cohabitate with the natives. Trade.
They could like make us weapons, or we could like sell them weapons or something. I'm not because we like manufacture. Well, they won't if we're good to them. Imagine how weird it was for the Native Americans to like, I'm not sure what group it was, but whichever one on that island just sees Christopher Columbus's boat show up out of nowhere. Yeah.
We see an alien.
Because they are kind of like aliens, right?
I mean, technically, alien is
Where
foreign.
did the Vikings actually got here
Or it's like,
before British did?
who did so?
The Vikings.
Yeah, they went up north, like by Canada, kind of on this like. Little,
They were close to like
Yeah.
Maryland and all that.
yeah, they did, but then like, so they were the first ones here, but then the Christopher Columbus like discovered it for everyone else.
Yeah, like discovered it after the Vikings and all that. And told everyone about it.
We had to do something like that for him. One of the guys on the main guy, I forgot his name, like Eric something, for Fletcher. Is her name Fletcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At the beginning of the year, we had to like write something. I don't really remember what the. She's so nice.
We got her talking. I think my friend said it was spiders. I don't remember, but like spiders the whole class. We didn't do anything.
She's like really nice. And people talk crap on Mr. Lamb, but he's not that bad either.
My sister has him this year. And I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't have him. And I heard stories about from my friends. I'm like, just know my friends didn't like him.
I had French with him, and he's just kind of like a dork.
He's kind of weird.
Or you know Robin Thrash is? She'd wear her Nirvana shirt, and he'd play Nirvana music or whatever band she was wearing in class if he liked it. Or I was wearing mine, and he went in utero, and like was poking my chest. I was like,
Yeah.
better than Miss Gab.
Yeah,
I hated her. Even though she did give me a book though, which is kind of cool.
We'll need.
So you know how Maryland's in like two different parts?
Yeah.
I was kind of like, as I'm going up, I'm gonna kind of like, so I'm doing from here, like that, and like just that top little area right
You
there.
know you're drawing it on the flag page, right?
It's a rough draft.
Draw lighter in case you have to.
I need sleep. I have not slept. I stopped taking melatonin, and I've been doing it for like 2 years every day, so it's like impossible to sleep. And I don't get cool dreams. Just when I was taking melatonin to help me sleep, I'd get really cool dreams every night.
Primary and secondary defense. We're in a cove. We're in a bay, so it's
Yeah. So we got, is it a gulf or a bay?
a bay.
Bay.
Just bay.
Oh yeah. So a bay, and then we could make friends with the natives. So if someone like Spain comes or something, natives could help. And then we could have like a local military, like militia or something. Not sure if that's militia or not, if it's like the main government, but. Have you heard of, I don't remember where, but somewhere in the Americas there was this like, yeah.
She got it.
Can I use it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
There was this like before this, I think it's like BC something, but this group of natives got a bunch of groups together to build this like really cool city with like a pyramid in the middle.
The mines?
No, it's somewhere in the Midwest, I think.
Oh, I think I know.
It has like the poles. It's not really. It's like a grass hill. It's not on top of the hill. Okay. Do you think I should just? I can either kind of go out like that, or I can just go down.
I don't know. Maybe something bigger so that you can fit it more onto
Okay.
that.
So like from here,
Sure.
like
yeah.
all that. Okay.
That sounds good. Explain what colonists are responsible for providing on their own in education, or like think about education.
Schoolhouses.
Yeah, we should have school.
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering how many people are gonna be here. Because I've been picturing like a small little community, but I think it's
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to be
gonna be like a colony, like
yeah,
a
like a
state.
full yeah.
I'm thinking like you have to provide like your own basic food, like your own water,
Because everyone was farming for each other until the
like
industrial.
it's sustenance farming right now
Yeah.
for yourself, and then you kind of sell it, but like you have to buy extra food to like get.
Yeah, you could like farm a little extra and then trade some bread for some wine or something, right? Because they didn't stop doing that communal or like farming where you farm for yourself till the industrial thing, right? Oh my God.
But if someone is like, if a widow needs help, like send your son to help, or
Is there a theme like a culture thing? Like page?
I think in general, if you're a widow, help you. That was like it in general.
We could have it like it's a very if it says something about how the community is, we could have it. It's very like it's not communist or whatever, but it's like very communal, even though they don't have to be. You know, it's like a neighbor asking for some sugar or whatever.
And then, where do you want like the houses and the we have to have yeah, like a capital and
And like building a house, that's like everybody kind of helps with that. If you're going to make a little settlement, everybody helps build houses. After you've got the main houses and everybody settled, you have more. They kind of have to build.
I was kind of picturing like. Now I'm kind of picturing like so there's like main areas, and then people will send work squads out to go help, and while people farm to like add more spacing and people start moving out.
I feel like things like education and building are kind of provided.
Oh, we could have like someone elects a teacher. That'd be kind of cool.
A lot of times there's like a woman who, like a girl who was maybe physically couldn't walk or couldn't do as much chores, but she can't teach.
All right.
Or that was like one of them.
There's this cool video.
Like physically disabled or something.
Like in the book I read, she like had kind of a lame leg. She couldn't walk quite as well. So a lot of her chores she couldn't help with the field. She couldn't do a lot of things. So she would do like the sewing, and they had like a little school, and she did.
Yeah, a lot of the time that's caused by blood clots and all that stuff.
Hers was like I think things like education and building are provided for.
Because if you have like
pay, like the teacher gets paid in supply, like food.
Okay, so that's how we're going. We're not going like cash. It's more of a trading thing.
Yeah, or like you can trade, you can pay her.
They did that at the beginning. They did that at the beginning of trading and all that for food and all that. Instead of
trading or money kind of depends on what you want.
You could have like a coin to where if you can't trade enough food for something, so that's kind of where like it's like this money came from. Like, oh yeah, I'll give you this, and that says I owe you this much bread. So we could have different specialized coins for I don't know.
How many people will we support?
How many people in the colony?
In the 1,000.
Well, we have a really large area of land.
Not that
Let's
big.
look up here. I'll show. Let's say average size or population of middle colony. And what's the year again?
Just early.
1500s or 16? 15. About 65,000, and that's only half. So we could do like, we can choose to keep it smaller, so like 10,000.
Let's go like not 8,000. 500. I feel like that's a little big.
It is.
Let's go like 100. I feel, or like a
That's
couple hundred, like 1,000.
What about like 2,000? So that's like starting to be big.
So that's like people are having kids, people are still coming.
I don't know, I'm kind of picturing like it's a main city, which is where the colony is. Then there's little towns that's technically in the, like little family farms.
Who or what will you use as laborers? You have to work
Paid
for your
labor.
You
Oh,
put
no,
either
yeah.
paid labor, indentured servant, or you do it.
All right.
Because like
No
with
slaves.
indentured servant, they'd say, hey, I can't pay. Can I be your servant for the next
So I can
like
come
7
here.
years?
That's not bad.
And that's what they did all over the place.
Yeah, I think that's like actually reasonable. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Population.
Is it bad that we're only 3 weeks into school and I want it to be like 4 already?
See, what I think about with that is, like you remember when school got out, it felt like school was a part of life, but then once summer hit, like you don't remember how long school felt. I
I'm
just think about that all
honestly
day.
totally okay with being back in school.
Yeah, too.
I need the schedule. I need.
So when I worked during the
Over
summer,
had a screwed up sleep schedule.
bro, I went
I
back
had
at
to
4 in
work
the morning.
this summer and get up. I had practice at like 8 o'clock. 2 hours, and then to go work. I wouldn't get home till like 7 because I nanny.
Yeah, I won't be able to play.
This summer was weird because like we're all getting jobs now, so it's not really.
I've had a job for 4 years.
This was my first like full summer job. I'm
Hey, can't wait to work
What do you do?
I nanny for a family, and I'm gonna do this stuff.
I'm gonna be
What
working
tasks are
construction.
different groups responsible for? Men and some children have to work in the fields, women do the farm.
I mean, that's not segregated though. That is
That's
like just what people.
Yeah, because men naturally can do field work better.
And that's even today. I mean, it's not like that, but like, you know,
It's kind of like it.
you know, a man would rather go farm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but there's like business stuff now. Like, a man would rather go do that. And it's like a stay-at-home mom.
Labor for being on a farm.
This reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know why. Oh shit. Population in New York. Should probably like tone that down. Let's do. Alright, population of what's a big city in that area? That one. Like
In Pennsylvania.
alright, let me show you what our map's gonna be. So it's gonna kind of be. I'm either gonna do so. It's this Gulf definitely. I was thinking the main area could be like right here. And I'm either gonna kind of color around like that, and then stop like down here, or I could go like that and just have like this, get the Gulf, and then have like part of that area. Which one? It's like top or bottom.
Well, we can use this golf right here, so we can keep this area. Let's use this area because we use that as a port.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking like this is the main area. Either
Either
come down here or just take all this land. Because it doesn't need to be in line. It could be like just that area. You know? Yeah, okay, I got it.
What services the government provides? What about like a financial aid?
Create a poster that advertises your quality with the least quality.
Okay, for population, the population of New York in 1700 was 5,000.
I think 2000 is good for us. Because
Yeah,
we're
it's-
probably going to be also bringing English settlers too.
Okay.
I have to make a separate poster.
I think they're posted for like a food chart.
It says create a poster that advertises your colony with at least 2 reasons why your colony is a
Yeah,
place to
like this. Come to what did we name it?
Patrick Plains.
Come to Petra Plans. We have bread and we have freedom.
Yeah.
Like a sleazy car commercial.
Definitely have a better government than what
France had.
France and Britain.
I mean, technically, we're kind of following Britain since Ireland was technically Great Britain.
But we're kind of going off of the French Revolution too.
But we're also running.
What about taxes? Taxes for your land, like.
Oh, the other day I watched a video on all these kinds of taxes. There's like we could just not have an income tax because it's mostly trading. So we could do like you just have to pay this amount.
Yeah, pay this like
If you're gonna live here, you gotta pay like rent.
Yeah.
No matter how big your land is or whatever.
Yeah, just pay a general fee.
Taxes are crazy for California. They're like $15 or something.
Why do you think that we have a bunch of Californians coming here?
My mom does real estate, and like every other one of her clients is California.
My cousin just got no and uncle. They lived in Iowa. They're trying to get out of it. My mom toured the house for them. She's like, this house is good. She talked to the sellers. It's like for sale by owner. And we actually know them from our church, and my mom knew them growing up. So we think that's why they got the house. But my family couldn't drive 10 hours to come look at the house. They moved here with their youth first time they saw the house.
Oh my god.
Their house sold in the first day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Our neighbors sold their house in like the first under 10 hours.
You know what area that's in?
My house?
Yeah, or like their neighbor houses or whatever.
Like my house or
whatever. I live in Rockerville.
Oh, you used to live.
I used to live downtown.
I live like near the new Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I'm like there's the big field next to it, and then there's.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then my neighbor across the street.
I go and help my mom set houses up with her clients, and like every other house.
A guy moved in from Maryland who had never seen the house.
It's stupid.
I mean, you want to get out of the big city because people are like, I can work from home now. I can work anywhere.
Oh yeah. I watched a video a little bit ago. It said the reason people in California were like dealing with the taxes is because they like, especially in like LA, they like love their city. They like going around, being able to go to the beach and see all that stuff. But then once COVID hit, they couldn't see their beach. They couldn't go out and see all the attractions and stuff. So they were like, all right, we gotta.
What would be funny is just going down to like Texas or something like that, where it's like
They're all moving down to
60
Texas.
degrees or something like that, and you're wearing
Everybody's like-
shorts outside.
Well, and then my parents have like gone to San Diego and it's 60, and they're in California like, and they're like, my parents like in short. I love 60.
60. I like it where it's like you can wear a flannel outside or a sweater and not be hot.
Like what's
That's like the
funny
50s.
is I have a bunch of sweatshirts and this jacket I've been wanting to wear it all year. But it's like so hot out. Like, I can wear one in the morning and not to carry it around all day.
Like 2 or 3 years ago, I used to help my uncle work on a farm. Oh, the baling was such a pain. It was like 90-degree weather in that hot sun.
So like, what's a baler?
Baling?
Baling.
It's you have baler makes hay bales.
It's not that much fun.
Those bales are probably like 45 to 50 pounds.
When I was younger, my we went out to Philly, and my parents challenged us. We were at a golf resort, and my parents were like, "If you 3 kids were like probably 9, 7, and 5 or something, if you guys can get this hay bale to roll once, you guys
No,
can
you're
choose to
you're
do
not
it."
moving.
We
that.
did. Oh, we did. We got it to roll. So we got to fix it.
Nice.
Yeah, and at one point I had to do it all on my own because I was doing it with my grandparents, and they got tired really quickly. My sisters just wanted to go because they wanted to be out there, and they didn't nothing. So I ended up just doing it all on my own, just lifting it up on top and all that.
Or you know where Haynes Avenue is?
Yeah.
My dad bought this house, and it was like literal shit house. Like it was so bad. It was at least, and like the guy smoked like 5 packs of cigarettes a day. And then, he had cats everywhere, they pissed everywhere. It was like a crack house, you know. and it was just one guy living there.
Or Republic.
Yeah. We ripped the floor because we were redoing it. So we ripped the floor off, and like in the one room we found like 4 dead cats in the basement, like skeletons, and it stunk so bad. Oh my god. Alright, wait. Does this look? So, see that like little pointy thing?
Yeah.
That's right here. And then,
Yeah, that actually looks really close to it.
See that thing right there?
Yeah.
That is right here.
Yeah, that actually looks
And then,
So if you guys can't get this finished,
I can
you'll
do that.
have
One.
to like do it tonight or tomorrow night.
I just have to get the poster, so I just have to grab
So
one.
like do tonight and tomorrow, and then if
Do I have to
drop
use?
it
Do I
off,
have to use like one of these, or do I have to use?
probably this, like and drop it off either
Well, that's
tonight or
easy.
Friday night or Friday after
Should
school,
go ask.
and have fun not getting out of the parking lot for a while.
I'm already don't get out of the parking lot.
Well, I probably go there like
I don't leave school till 5:30.
Oh, good practice.
Marching band practice.
So like just drop it off.
I was just gonna drop it off like first period tomorrow if it's not done.
Because
That would be a good idea.
because marching band practice doesn't start till 4.
Wait, okay.
Plus, once basketball starts, that's gonna be complicated.
Guaranteed rights. Guaranteed right to vote. So guaranteed rights. We have the right to vote,
Put it on the way.
Okay.
right to vote, right to own land, right to like be given.
Freedom of speech, right of opinion, or something like that.
Like that kind of goes with right because we'll have that right to speech and opinion. So.
Representation, you have the right to be represented.
Are we doing it basically? That's kind of we have to have
Yeah, you're right.
for. So right to land, right to aid.
So like healthcare,
Aid,
school.
yeah. If you have school, you can be aided.
Are we gonna have like a community doctor, like government doctor, or is it gonna be like solo jobs? Because if it's a government doctor, then they can get
We'll probably
good education.
get there.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
A lot
I'm
of
not
it
sure
was
where you're
more
at.
apprenticeship then.
I mean, you know how George Washington died? He got like a sore throat or something, so they started draining his blood, and he died. So, or the last 2 founding fathers, it's Benjamin Franklin and one of the other ones, I don't remember. They both died on the same day, and it's July 4th.
John Adams and Jefferson.
John Adams, yeah. Both died on July 4th. Kinda cool. Or I went to Boston once for like 2 days to go see my dad's friend because they needed to get something from him or something. And you know that like building, what's it called? The old State House. It's like it's the only old-fashioned building, and it's all surrounded by skyscrapers in like a big circle. Super cool looking.
Wait, are we the French or what?
Yeah, like look at that. Looks like time travel. Super cool.
Sounds hilarious. I just watch a lot of World War II videos. So
Do you watch Alternate History Hub?
no, it's just on YouTube and all that. And it's like why Italian tanks were so bad in World War II.
See, I used to do a lot of World War II stuff, but I never liked the tanks or the planes or
I
the.
love that stuff.
I just like the politics stuff. I don't know.
I always loved how learning about guns, the camera and the guns.
I did like the outfits and why they wore that kind of outfit, like culture reason or like practical one or whatever.
Okay, at least 5 blocks.
Yeah, the Germans had the best tanks. Well, the Germans went for speed over power, and that's what screwed them over in the long term. For us, we went with power over speed. So
Well, there's this
Laws. Don't steal.
uh, no theft, no
no murder.
you could have like the first one be like, do not violate someone's rights, or state that
I
somehow.
mean, this is probably religious, so like, don't go.
Are we gonna have freedom of religion?
I guess, yeah, but like that kind of goes into opinion, right? I'm putting that in.
Oh, you can put whatever.
I mean, in general, people all kind of have the same beliefs.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
How would someone say like no racism? Like no, you can be racist, but you can't be racist. Everyone's equal. Wait. Would you say this is? You should stuff to my YouTube. Jedi Kids. Have you seen Alternate History Hub? Look them up. Like 10 out of 10. What is that golf called? Wait, is it golf? Like, what's the Gulf of Mexico? Bay? Okay, never mind. They probably censor all the World War II ones, but in between.
So it said everyone is equal, men, women, and other colors.
Other colors, men, women, children. Or no, not children. Screw children.
Because,
What is the goal?
trials must be brought to the judge. Can't have
It could be like, so you know how we have like trial, like jury and stuff?
Trial must have a jury.
Do you want to do that? Or we could have like a 3-person jury because there's not that many people. 3 or 5 person. Or like,
Trials must be brought to the judge.
are we going to do the same jury or like a different? Because we could do like, we get,
It's the same.
yeah. Oh yeah, because if you put a politician in there, then it'd be like, if you did something, you did okay.
And one more.
What do you have?
Don't steal, don't murder, everyone's equal, and trials must be brought to the jury. About like, no, that's it.
Let's see. Rights.
I'm on
Economic rights, maybe?
I'm on law. I have rights, and you have the right to trade whatever.
Oh, law, sorry. Oh, that makes more sense. So no stealing, no. You have the right trial, right?
Yeah, I have that.
And then something. You have the right to. Do you have freedom of speech or like protest? So freedom of speech is like protest,
Yeah, I have that.
speech.
I'll just look up.
If we were to just say, if you, I'm not sure how you'd phrase this, but like, don't violate someone's rights, and then like if,
Yeah.
then that kind of covers like everything. So I can't think of any crimes where you don't do that besides the government or drugs. But there's not really drugs besides alcohol, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'm done.
Alright, wait, when you say this is good? So, I'm like trying to go from here down to. Oh shit, what the. Okay. And it's a crappy map, bro. Oh, I was looking at. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was kind of looking at here. Okay, so do you think I should do? Because I'm either gonna cut it off here, or I'm gonna and bring it down to here, or I'm just gonna like kind of just go from here down to like cut it off there. Because I want it to be either.
Yeah.
And then Virginia could have or whatever else is gonna go there.
Yeah.
So which one?
Do the like bring it here and then try and connect it up to that. Like because we're gonna have a lot like this and all that.
Because we also have that big. So I'm not trying to make it too big to where it's like a monopoly. Should we ask what's her name is? Wait, what's
She just
or her? But like what's? I think we should have just done aliens. Like you know what Heaven's Gate is?
No.
It's like a cult that believed in aliens. Aliens
Yeah.
and they all killed themselves. Should have just took that one. And instead of date, like what's a good date? Just any day in the future from now.
2100.
2100? Yeah.
If that's like 80 years from now, it'll be like 90.
I mean, if the world goes to shit then, that's not your problem. It's like someone told one of my friends
They find out a way to make people live forever. And
yeah, you're like, fuck. Someone told my uncle to stop smoking. He said, "Oh, that's a future me problem," and I coughed. Shit, just like, he's kind of my spirit animal, though. I'm not gonna lie. What time do we get out?
I don't know.
45?
32 right now.
40.
Minutes.
We should do this next period too. Fuck, what class?
I have credit recovery.
That's not that bad though. I kind of like it. She's not gonna respond, is she? Alright, let me get that one. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna do this whole chunk of land right here, plus part of New Jersey. So like, boom, 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 and got all that. Instead of having that part from
Yeah.
what is that?
Virginia.
Virginia and or not Virginia, Maryland. Just like this area.
What's the downside of so marching band?
Yeah.
You don't
Do you think we should go like from here to the map? So like, I want this gulf, part of this
Okay.
gulf.
Okay. Yep.
And then, should I go like that or like just this piece of land right here? Does that make sense?
I think you can do either one. It depends how much waterways you guys want. I mean, if you want it all,
I didn't think of that.
you know, I mean, 'cause you guys get to pick however much you want.
Alright.
Because having some access to the sea is huge. You know, I mean, that's what gives you a lot of trade
And
and
protection.
fishing and protection and transportation. You know, all those things. You also have to be able to have some protection for yourself, though. You know, because you're a little more open to being attacked.
Imagine if if everyone printed out their maps, how then like we laid them all on top of each other. It'd be cool if they all went on like different spots.
Yeah. I'll be gone October 9th and 8th and 9th.
Were you guys practicing this morning? Or was that someone else?
No. We practice after school.
That sucks. Are you in band
I'm
too?
working on the flag.
Yes.
You are? Oh, I can do that real quick.
No, since you have to do that, and I'm done.
No, I want to make the flag. Oh wait,
Because-
here, let me
because I have to go to Wyoming on October 8th and 9th for competition for marching band.
do you have to play an instrument for that? Or can you just like?
It's usually when it's in marching band.
I was thinking you could just march though.
Yeah, you have to be a United band, I should say.
I was gonna join band in like 4th grade when they first allowed us to, and my dad said no, it's gay. I'm gonna let my brother join 2 years later.
What do you think? Like, great.
Yeah, in order to, it's more expensive. Band instruments are more expensive than orchestra instruments. But
Oh my! I went to Haggerty's yesterday, and I was waiting for my guitar to get fixed, and I saw a violin or something, and it was like $1,200, and it was
yeah,
like
my trumpet was $2,500. Or $2,700. Huh?
Can you just have one?
No.
if you weren't,
Well, you can, but my parents wanted to pay for one.
I mean, if you have money, it's got resale.
We should probably go back.
Yeah.
I'll work on the flag.
And then my bell's dented, so it's gonna cost me like $60 to $40 to get it fixed and all that.
I went to go, so I bought an amp yesterday, and that shit's expensive too. And
It's just the string instruments and all that are expensive. Upkeep and all that.
and then you gotta fix it. And I can't get over that price. It does not make just make your own.
Yeah.
say my friend
Because for my instrument, all I have to do is just put valve oil on my valves and just put a piece of my slides.
Oh, is it a tuba? Or
No,
not a tuba?
a trumpet.
My brother plays saxophone, and he's been playing for like 4 years now, and he sucks still. And he gets so mad when I make fun of him because he still sucks after 4 years.
Yeah, I've been playing for like 5 or 6 years.
I got my first guitar like 3 months ago, so I started playing that. Then I got my first electric one today.